Hello and welcome to another Get On My Level. I'm Chris and I'm joined by Patrick.
Hello, I'm Patrick and welcome to Get On My Level.
And Andrew.
Hello, I'm Andrew and welcome to Awkward Erections. Bam, 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 bam.
Boy, we're all so funny.
I did a different show.
I did the original joke though.
Anyway,
I'm the original.
we're doing more Mega Man Maker. I'll be playing, and we got TSpin Extreme
TSpin Extreme.
V2. I'll do V2, the newest version.
They both look the same, so we're just gonna do this one.
This is a comment submitted by JK Gamer Leets 1337. Thank you very much for your submission.
People still do that these days.
Leet speak?
Yeah, hey, he's just JK, you know?
Maybe he was born in
He's just
13...
JK kidding.
JK,
Or he was born in 1337, alright? Let's not jump
is he a
to conclusions.
vampire?
He could be.
Probably not.
Alright. Let's get started. And we die.
Good frickin' job, Chris.
Good frickin' job.
Maybe it's JK Simmons.
Alright, go. And he wants pictures. Pictures of the Spider-Man.
Or maybe it's JK Rowling and she wants pictures of the Spider-Man.
I imagine that's a spike that will kill you, maybe?
Probably.
Ooh, look at that little guy. I'm so glad I'm not playing this level.
I'm very glad I'm playing this
That's
one.
why I had to ask Chris.
Damn it.
You want to play this one? Because
Yeah.
it looks like...
I mean, it looks really fun, but it looks like something I could not do.
I'll tell you right now, you gotta get started very fast.
Yeah, or else
because they
they'll
move out of alignment very quickly. Whoops. I can confirm those spikes will kill you.
It's interesting because if you give, in the Mega Man Maker, if you give Mega Man a not Mega Buster power as his default, you have infinite energy for it. So that's what this person did here. They just gave him top power and then gave him infinite energy for it. So if I wanted to do a level with like the oil slider, I could just make him have oil slider by default.
Yeah,
It's actually good to know. You know, it's good to play these levels because you can learn things. Nice recovery.
Ah!
Abusing your iframes and then hit the spike.
So you gotta do.
This is fun. This is a very creative and fun level.
Yeah, I could see why it's so highly rated.
It needs checkpoints, but maybe there's more checkpoints. Maybe it's going to be a very long level.
Oh god, don't even joke.
It seemed like it loaded pretty quickly, so I'm going to say no. But checkpoints,
You bastard.
would be nice.
I mean, so far I haven't gotten so far in that I was like, oh, there should have been a checkpoint there.
You haven't died 50 times.
Very soon after my furthest point, I would like a checkpoint.
I mean, there was that one level with just like
We don't talk about that level.
it's like a 3-wide jump, and you tried the jump like 50 times, killing it.
I don't like,
And you're like, it needs to be
pixel
a
perfect
checkpoint
jumps.
after this.
I know there are people out there that really like pixel perfect jumps. I'm not one of those people. I like a little bit of leeway.
I don't mind the pixel perfect jumps that much. I mind level design more than anything else. Because if it's a poorly designed level, I'm going to be like, I don't know where I'm going, or I'm not enjoying myself.
So you don't like any Sonic games, I guess.
Whoa!
Heyo!
You know, I've never really played any Sonic games.
Oh my god.
I've seen it being played plenty of times by plenty of people.
There's a Sonic Maker I saw online.
Ooh.
Was there?
Like, it's
Why are we not playing that right now?
I don't know if it's
Because
like
only Andrew would have
like,
fun.
We could make Andrew play the Sonic Maker.
There we
games.
go.
good.
I'll play the Sonic Maker. My problem with Sonic games is when you're just doing platforming, it's fine, but at that point you might as well be playing any other platformer game.
Yeah.
And then when you do the stuff that Sonic's known for, I find that stuff to be frustrating and not fun.
Going fast?
Because it's like, gotta go fast! And then here's a rock, there's a rock, here's a fucking pit, here's a rock. Like, the levels don't support going fast.
That is one thing that I understand.
God damn it.
Is that the levels have like lots of stops and starts, and yeah, sure, Sonic goes fast every once in a while, like get over a trap or something, but then that's it.
The Sonic Maker that I saw, like, I don't think it's anywhere like to the degree of like a Mega Man Maker. I think it was like someone was like messing.
Just starting?
Yeah, they were like making one. I saw like a demo of it, so I don't know if it's something we could actually try out. But
Wasn't there a Sonic game for like the Wii? I think that was basically like Sonic always goes fast and rarely stops.
maybe.
Maybe.
You threaded that needle.
Mm.
If you just hit one of them, you would have been fine. You
I know. There are a number of Sonic games that are better than others, obviously. I like the original ones most. But even those, it's like, I'm having fun! Oh, I stopped moving fast. I wish I was playing Mario now, because Mario's like the better platformer overall.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ones that work best, it's like, oh, okay, so it's like a cutscene. A cutscene of me moving fast.
Gotta sometimes move fast.
Damn it!
Did it again.
That part is around where I think there should be a checkpoint.
Around that weird jump where they move just a little bit faster than you, so you can't just hold the button in. You gotta backtrack a little bit on your movements.
Like a checkpoint right after them would be ideal.
Has there been like a game where there's like a platform with a checkpoint that you have to chase down to get?
In Mario. So Cat Mario, yes, does that.
Okay.
With like checkpoints
also,
that literally move and kill you.
Super Mario, I need to give them time to get higher.
Yeah, you gotta wait like one more.
Jeez.
That's where I think a checkpoint should be, right there. The multiplayer Mario for the Wii that we played, Andrew, there was one level where you have to chase down the checkpoint. It's later on, like after you unlock Rosalina. Like, the checkpoint is right at the very beginning, and then it sprints away and you have to chase it.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
It was a fun one, I'm surprised you forgot.
It's a fun game. I like that.
Yes.
What's your favorite Mario game?
My favorite Mario.
Yeah. Ooh. You know, we're playing Mega Man. Let's talk about Sonic and Mario for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I'm torn between Super Mario Worlds, like the OG Super Mario Worlds.
Yeah.
And I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 might be among my favorites. Because that had incredible level design. Damn it. That part will be where I die every time.
In a part like that is where I'd be like, okay, I mean, it's just like, I know how to do that. Like, that would be the part that I would be good at, I think, is trying to identify where you're supposed to land.
La-dee-da! What's your favorite Mario?
I've only ever owned a Nintendo 64, so the only Mario I've really played is Super Mario 64. Now, I have played other Mario games. I've played Mario Galaxy. I haven't played a lot of Mario Galaxy 2, but I liked it. I've played some of, like Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3, So I don't really know what my favorite Mario game is because I don't have a lot of experience with Mario games. And I haven't played any of the new ones, like Cat Mario or
That's
The multiplayer Mario?
Yarn Mario, or was that Kirby? I don't remember.
yeah. I don't think there's a Yarn Yoshi.
Yes, there is Yarn Yoshi.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yarn
They
Yoshi.
despawned. I despawned my platforms. And Andrew, your favorite Marios?
Well, nostalgia brings me back to the Super Mario World and Super Mario 3, but I really liked Super Mario 3D World.
Yes, that one's very
That's
good.
very because it took all my favorite stuff and then made it like 3D. And I never really got into Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy. But it kind of took like a 3D. It took my favorite 2D stuff and made it 3D. So that's what I liked about it. It was like a 3D that felt 2D.
Yeah, and the multiplayer was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really liked the multiplayer aspect, and the levels from the music was great.
Oh, music was amazing.
It was very good.
The only hard part is we had to keep on fighting over whoever got to be Peach.
Well, Peach is the best.
Yoshi's the best.
Well, not in this game, and you can't play as Yoshi.
Oh.
Eventually, I won exclusive rights to being Peach in that game.
Well,
And that's because I accompanied Andrew to a bar, and he left me for dead with some weird old lady.
I mean, that's yeah. There's more nuance to it, but that's about true.
Tell me the story. I want to know what
All right.
happened.
Well, we were seeing a film premiere,
Made by a former professor of ours.
Yeah. And after the movie, we kind of we got drinks and I was catching up, and as fate would have it, Chris sat next to a person that someone else brought. I think one of the people there brought his boss, and she was
wildly drunk during the movie.
Wildly drunk and strangely flirtatious with Chris.
She was going through a messy divorce and was hitting on me constantly.
And she was probably 20 years older than you.
Oh yes, easy.
I really I wanted to catch up with this professor, and I didn't know. I kept trying to like pull Chris into the conversation, but she had her claws in him. And so by the end of the night, I felt really bad. And so like, all right, fine. Because I put you through that, you get to be Peach.
I want exclusive rights to Peach because I was Andrew's ride, and I could have cut this short at any time. Like, fuck it, we're leaving.
He was a real trooper.
But I realized, you know, good networking opportunity. I didn't want to take that away.
You can put up with the horny old lady for a little while.
it was brutal. It was brutal.
Every time I tried to like rejoin the group, she would just swoop in and like make sure I could only talk to her.
The one highlight, I believe she is the first person that I know to introduce me to Rick and Morty. Because I remember like you were wearing a regular show shirt.
That's right.
And she was like, which you are actually wearing now.
Yes, I
might even be the same shirt.
shirt.
No, I think it was a different shirt. Actually.
I have 3 regular show t-shirts.
and she's like, oh, is that new show about the old man and the boy and they go on adventures? And we're like, what?
You want to come on an adventure with
that?
me?
And then Rick and Morty happened, and then we all knew what she was talking about. So look at that.
Please.
So how old was this old lady?
Damn it!
Like, probably at least 50?
Yeah, I think she was mid-50s. She was going through a messy divorce, and she was talking about whether if I wanted to help her, like, get revenge.
Like, I mean...
Get revenge!
She wanted casual sex. That's what she was
That's a great way of phrasing it.
Like, you know, there's an age difference can work, but not like how she was doing it.
Pushing it a little bit,
And again, I can't stress enough that she was drunk during the movie.
Yeah.
There's a right way to do that, and it was not that. Even if she was exactly your age, she was not doing it right.
No, it was very uncomfortable because it's like, I'm here to talk to my friend and former professor and now a successful filmmaker. And she's like, no. We should fuck. Oh boy.
It's a great story.
It was brutal.
It was very brutal.
It was brutal.
But I got to be Peach exclusively after that, and it was a good victory.
It was. I couldn't not give you that.
What do I have to do to get Yoshi exclusively? Yoshi rights.
I don't know. It has to come up
in any game.
It has to be a natural situation. That was the first time I was.
And
very
also, I
upset.
probably wouldn't give up exclusive Yoshi rights because we were almost done with that game.
Well, I'm talking like any Mario game, Mario Kart, Mario World. If the
I don't have
I know.
exclusive for life.
That's the thing. You know, Chris isn't Peach for every single game.
Just
although that's what's going
one game.
My love for Peach is strong.
But then we got Rosalina, and she has the same like floaty power, I believe. So that's really what I cared about. I wasn't really into like Peach specifically. I wanted.
She has a bit of a double jump.
It doesn't move up.
It doesn't lift fast enough. I don't know how to like.
I think you weren't like above it directly or something.
I don't know. Like it's tough, that one.
Because you keep dying to that spike over and over again.
I've noticed. Being the one that has to do this while telling stories about being exploited by older ladies. Movie in question we saw was Our Nixon. Very good movie.
1 hour of Nixon. I believe, Chris. I believe.
I mean, it's up to this thing. God damn it! I hop on it twice before it lifts. It's a problem.
I think you're just gonna have to move right before you actually kill him. Like, start moving as you finalize his death.
Like, on the third hop, already be moving toward the right. Well, alright. That one's a little bit tough.
Really, at this point, anything I could bring up to talk about just doesn't top that story.
It's a pretty good story. Like, the movie theater, I used to think, like, oh, I like that this movie theater serves, like, beer and wine. After that day, I was like, this theater shouldn't serve alcohol.
That's why they don't, that's why no one else does that.
Is there, like, a regulation that says you can't do that, or is it just a choice?
I mean, you have to have a liquor license, and most theaters, it's not really a thing that they think about.
Gotcha.
But this is a smaller indie theater, and, you know, they have the power to do it, so they did it. I mean, it's a neat idea.
Yes!
Oh, I did it!
That's all you needed.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
I didn't realize, like, jeez. All right.
Ding! I won!
Now I'm curious, what does version 1 have that's different than this one?
I don't know.
Because it looks like they're exactly the same, but is version 2 slightly better? A little bit more extended?
just for poops and ha-has, I'm going to jump forward on it just to see if it's different.
Yeah.
I guess you know what the pattern is now.
Yeah.
Because
See if
this
there's a
one had a
significant
slightly
difference.
higher score on it too, I think.
No top spikes until here. So that's a little bit different.
I thought it was about the same. So I think they just made the level shorter.
Yeah, maybe.
They cut out some of the this jumping.
I think this one's just easier. There's more guys.
Well, it could be just longer. Like the hard part didn't come up yet.
it's definitely
Oh yeah, that's way
it's a lot
much easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have beaten that if I wasn't so surprised that it was over already. So V1's just an easier version of V2.
More enemies, further gaps before the spikes on the ceiling.
Yeah. Well, all right.
I like version 2 because it does kind of
It varies
mix it up a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
That was very good. Thanks, JK Gamer 1337.
JK Gamer Elite.
JK, I'm a gamer elite. Thank you very much for your submission. I thought that was a very well done level.
That's a good one.
Nice
Yeah.
It's not a Mega Man level, but it's a Maker level. You know,
Yeah.
like you would find this kind of stuff in Mario Maker all the time.
I mean,
you know?
the joy of makers is, like, if Nintendo as a company is making a Mario game, they have a style sheet they stick to. Like, they don't do certain things, they do other things, and that's how you get that Mario feel. And the nice thing about Mario Maker is then you put it in the hands of everyone, and people can make things that don't feel like Mario, but are fun to play levels. Same thing here. This wasn't a Mega Man level, but it was a fun level. And that's why I like makers so much. I think it's a great concept to just like, hey, here's a tile set that you could put together and make your own levels from games you like.
It's like you enjoyed that non-violence level.
Yeah, I like levels that are creative but break the molds of your standard, like, this is what Mega Man is, this is what Mario is.
Yep.
Which is why I like that, like, fans are making more makers. I like that Mega Man Maker exists. I like that someone's making a Sonic Maker. I'm hoping someone makes, like, a Metroid Maker. I think that could be really fun. Pretty much any classic game you grew up on, making a maker for it is a good idea.
Making the Maker.
And speaking of making makers, if you have a level you made in a maker or just any game, send it our way. We want to play your
We
levels.
should have called this show Meet Your Maker.
Meet your maker.
You can rebrand.
Maybe we can make that an interview show. Like,
Oh yeah!
Meet Your Maker.
JK Gamer Elite, how did you make this level? Well, I just sat down and made a level that was jumping with the top power because I like
I
the
think
series
more-
over.
It'll be more like for
Cancelled.
for Shovelware Nights. We keep on playing a game's demo. We talk about how much we hate it, and then the person who made the level reaches out to us. So I think that's a good one for that, because we've had that happen 2 times now.
Yeah,
Someone's like,
It's my first level. Look.
Hey, if we hated what you did, get at us.
hit us up! Alright, bye.
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 Alright.
That actually is a good name for that show.
Yeah, Meet Your Maker's a good one.
Because it's, you know, we're Meet Your Maker, and also it's like, we've insulted you now.
Yeah.
Go to Meet Your Maker.
I think it's a good one. It works better than Eating Crow, which is
Yeah,
still
yeah.
good.